So when I decided to come here to make a speech, first thing I thought was that I loved challenges. And in order to challenge myself even more, I decided to make my presentation in 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Not present it today, but actually build the presentation in 6 minutes and 4 seconds. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't make it, and I did it in 10 minutes. So all the stuff that you're going to see in this presentation is made in 10 minutes, so don't judge me. Okay, let's start. The first image. So this stuff is the first advertisement in world. Like, it was made in 4000 years BC, and it has some Chinese text on it. So first time I saw it, I wondered why did they make these advertisements, and then I thought that they were targeting some kind of customers who were able to read in Chinese. The second slide is about modern advertisements. Like, advertisements is getting developed every day and every month, and we are getting even more capabilities to advertise through social media and digital media. Therefore, we're gonna utilize the advertisements, but not like this. That's what happened at the end of the 20th century. Publishers started adding advertising spaces to their websites, and the advertisers starting advertising as much as they could. Delivering on impressions, not on the CTR and actual conversions. And I call these guys dinosaurs, because they should not do stuff like that, and it doesn't work, and they're making everyone angry. They're making their potential customers angry. They're making their bosses angry because they don't drive results. They're just driving impressions. At the beginning of the 21st century, there came the Google, Boomerang, and stuff like that, and they created first targeting ads. They created platforms in order to create these advertisements. They made some guidelines, and that's the world that we are building on today. But even in today's world, there are modern dinosaurs in the age. But what they are doing differently from the previous dinosaurs is that they're targeting audiences, but targeting them wrongly. They're trying to make their audience as big as possible and show them advertisements as much as possible. That's what their audience look like. They don't care about who they're targeting. They want just big audiences, and therefore they cannot drive traffic, and they cannot drive conversions through these kinds of advertisements. Okay, next slide. So in order to simplify my next slides, I decided to make a simplified version of our potential customers' brains. As you know, each customer has really many wants and needs, so I decided to make it simplified and created two key personas, who were the squirrel and the monkey. As you know, squirrel wants the nuts and monkey wants a banana, and we have to decide who will see the advertisements that we are going to show them. Basically, what most advertisers are doing today, they're targeting both of them, and they're making both of them really angry because they are not interested in any of the product, and they are just wasting their advertising budget through this kind of targeting and retargeting. So what we can actually do, and what every company should be doing right now in today's digital marketing, is to, these are angry squirrel and angry monkey. What they should be doing in today's world is to target their audiences through what they're doing on their web pages. And because of that, their potential customers will be like this, really happy. Their bosses will be really happy because they will see advertisements that they are interested in, and their conversions would skyrocket, and as well as their budget would decrease, advertising budget, I mean. So that's what makes everyone happy, and that's what should be done. So how to target these kinds of audiences is really simple. This is a heat map. Based on heat map, each of you can understand what your customers are doing on your website, where they're clicking, where they're scrolling, what they're watching, and what they're reading. And based on that, you can use different types of additional software, such as Google Search Console and Ahrefs for keyword research and competitor research, and Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager for tracking your conversions and what your customers are doing online on your website and on our websites as well. So as an example, I have taken here Georgian e-commerce website. And as you know, in Georgia, e-commerce is really not doing very well. Just 1% of total sales comes from e-commerce in Georgian market. Therefore, one of the companies asked me to help them, and we started doing like this. This was the company's actual sales during the whole year before they started retargeting and advertising to their proper audiences. They were advertising through Facebook. They were using some digital advertisements. Google Display Network is not accessible in Georgia, so they were using some other networks. And what we did during the campaign was that we improved their SEO. We understood what they were doing wrong on their web pages, what their customers were expecting from them, and then started retargeting campaigns. So we targeted the customers and then converted. You saw on the chart, total sales around tripled during the campaign. So another main, most interesting part of the retargeting is funnels. As you know, funnels are really long, and it's really hard to convert the customer. Oh shit. It's really hard to convert the customers. So you get the opportunity to understand where your customer is at each point of their interaction with your website, and you can deliver target advertisement to them. So it's really easier to make them converted. So the key takeaway from the presentation is never take away banana from a monkey, and never try to sell him nuts. So thank you.